Hello guys, welcome back to this video. Now in this video, I'm going to be talking about how you can be able to trade the financial market as a business because it's very important to treat it as a business and also withdraw your profit. A lot of people can say, why do I use the word withdraw your profit? Okay, now let me explain. If you're having a business outside the financial market, a lot of people are just trading because of trading. Okay, you don't need to get emotionally attached to this because now we already know every day is not going to be the same in the financial market. Well, there are some times you have a good day, there are some times the market will not go to your direction, but you just need to be applying this game of numbers. Now, if you treat this as a business, mathematically also you're also applying game of numbers. Okay. Now, if you are having a business, you already know your capital, you already know your total number of goods you are buying, you already know all this information, you already document all this information down. Same way you document in your business, same way you're going to document in the financial market. If you ask an average people out there, they don't have all this documentation. Let's just say, for example, now, on an average, let me give you an example. On an average, let's say in a month, you need to know your total performance in a month. Let's say in a month, you make at least 30 trades, 30 trades, 30 trades in a month. And we'll have up to 12 months in a year. Now, inside this 30 trade, you need to know your total performance on an average. It means the average month, like the least month you have ever gotten. Let's say in a month, inside the 30 trades, you got up to 23 winning and 7 SL in a month. Why are you doing all this calculation? You don't need to get attached, emotionally attached to that one single trade you take, or that when I mean one single trade, one single TP or one single SL. Those are not going to be determine your emotions. What you're actually looking at is the total trade per time and the total SL per time. Now inside these 22 trades, when 22 winning and 7 SL, you're going to be looking at your total TP. Let me just say the highest TP I've ever gotten is in a particular trade is, let's just say, 200 pips. 200 pips. That is your highest take profit you have ever gotten. Then you're going to look this your SL. Let's say your highest SL, let's just say 50 pips. 50 pips. Then what you're going to do, you calculate all your TP and all your SL. Mathematically, once you divide this, you will know if you are going to be in profit or not. Okay? You are actually working with average, your average results. So every time, every now and then, you're going to be tracking your performance in a given period of time to know if you're actually doing well in the long run or you're actually doing bad in the long run. If you're doing bad in the long run, then definitely you need to be back testing your strategy. You need to be making a lot of adjustments. Okay. Now, if you do this calculation and you discover that your benchmark is over 70%, then when you calculate your total capital size and discover whatever capital size you are using, make sure you're using a good capital size and discover your benchmark after excluding your SL plus your TP, your benchmark is 70%, 80% or 85. Like by default, you already know if you're going to be in profit in the long run or not. So you're not emotionally attached to that one single trade or the day you get a lot of TP or the day you got few SL. So this doesn't determine your emotions. It doesn't determine how you relate to the market. You are just looking at your total performance in a week, in a month, in a 3 months, just like that. You just need to know your total performance. If your total performance cross 70%, then you are in a good hands. 80%, then definitely you're in a good hands. Okay, so set your mind in a certain given period of time, not just one single trade or one single TP or SL, whatever. So these are the way you have all this information, and you need that all total down to the game of numbers. Like when I say treat this as a business, treating this as a business, you have your all your calculations done. You know your profits, you know your losses. When you merge your losses and your profits, you discover that your profit is more than your losses. with all this information, then definitely you are applying game of numbers. In the premium courses, when I've launched my course, I'm going to discuss it more about it. But me giving out this information is going to make a lot of people to avoid some certain errors so that they are not going to be losing money. Now, let me just talk about this here. Trade with money you can afford to lose. Now, let's be realistic. Let's be realistic here. There's no sentiment here. Trading with money you can afford to lose and trading with money you um really depend on is two different people entirely. Now, because by default we're all human beings, we have this emotion. Let me just say, this money you solemnly depending on it, and something just goes wrong, or probably it's going to affect you psychologically naturally. Okay, so just try as much as possible as you're trading, have other business you're doing. That's why you see here when I use the word withdraw your profit. Withdraw your profit, make use of the money in other businesses, make use of the money in other things. Now, if you have different streams of income, these all one SL, one few SL, and let me just say that sometimes the trading go well in your in the direction. All these are not going to be determining your emotion, because now when you're emotionally down, it's going to be affecting how you trade and you end up losing money. Why a lot of people actually lose money, it's not actually more of their strategy. Most times, in fact, majority of the time, is their emotion. Let me just say, if you're emotionally down, you're going to be relating with the market differently. You're going to be over leveraging. At the end of the day, you get to lose your money. So applying game of numbers, knowing all your details down, all this information down, is the word game of number mathematically concerned about your trading. Now, the last part I'm going to talk about is, though I'm not supposed to say this, but a lot of people are not, how will I put it? They are not financially um committed. When I mean financially committed, let me just explain this. A lot of people don't know how to take responsibility for their financial decision. A lot of people like to tag their failures to people, tag their failures to certain individual, whereas you are the one that take this financial decision. Take note. The disclaimer here is just for those people who don't take responsibility for their action. Financial markets have got to do with financial risk. What that simply means that, yeah, we are not liable, we are not solemnly responsible for your financial decision. Okay, so trade with caution and take note. Nobody control the market, but just applying all this information, applying all this strategy, you are going to be minimizing your risk and still make profit from the market. So, guys, you just need to know about this disclaimer. We are not responsible for your financial decision, and trade carefully. See you guys in another video. Cheers.